Hey guys, Dan here, and I got another comic I wanted to share with you guys. This one is from Vault Comics. This is Barbaric, Volume 1, Murderable Offenses. I'm not familiar with any of the people that worked on this, but this is one of those kind of, I'm going to say that this is a dark comedy fantasy. And I say that because this kind of reminds me of the Evil Dead films. If you're not familiar with the Evil Dead films, I'm not talking about the remakes, I'm talking about the original films by Raimi. Those ones are kind of what I would consider dark comedy. They're kind of horror, but they're kind of goofy at the same time, if that makes any sense. So I feel like this is Evil Dead meets Conan the Barbarian. This one is about a barbarian named Owen. He's Owen the Barbarian, and I'm reading you the synopsis on the back. But it says he has been cursed to do good with what remains of his life. And they actually show the scene, this origin scene for this, near the end of this book. But his moral compass is a bloodthirsty axe with a drinking problem. Together they wander the realm, foredoomed to help any who seek their aid. Avoiding witches at every turn, because if there's one thing Owen hates more than a life with rules, it's witches. Welcome to the skull-cracking, blood-spattered, mayhem-loving world of Barbaric, the only tale brave enough to ask, how can a man sworn to do good indulge in so much violence? So basically, they show how Owen gets, like, cursed by these witches, and that kind of explains, like, that's why dude just doesn't like witches. This did have some really interesting scenes. I like the kind of dark comedic element that he like talks to his axe, and basically he can only kill people who are deemed like just rotten people, just people who are they're worthy of death, I guess you could say. Like he has to find a good reason in order to kill somebody. So like there's one scene I remember where he's like he's fighting in like this Roman type like arena, and he like has to find a reason because he's like, I can't kill them unless they're like absolutely worthy of death, like, and that's the so like that. And, but like there's one scene where he doesn't kill somebody because of that. So he has these rules he has to follow, and the axe is like a vampire. It like drinks the blood of these people. So I don't know if it's like a demon axe, I think is what they kind of allude to in some scenes. So yeah, this was entertaining, and I did enjoy it, but I noticed a couple of my friends on Goodreads absolutely loved this. And the only reason I even like the color scheming of this too. The artwork was really fantastic. I will say that was another enjoyable aspect to this book. Yeah, so even the color palette is interesting. I like how they kind of keep it dark, with these purples and greens and stuff. But, even with all that being said, I kind of gave this a 3 out of 5 star rating on Goodreads, just because I feel like I've read books like this in the past where they start out really super strong and you're like, yeah, this is going to be a great series. And then Volume 2 pops and it turns out to be not the case. So I've seen it too many times. That's why, I liked it. I did enjoy it. And I'm telling you guys about it because I do feel like this was worth picking up and reading. But I'm going to go with a 3 out of 5 star rating on this. Yes, a couple of my friends on Goodreads thought this is a 4 out of 5 star. So, you know what? I'm going to say I can see this being a 4 out of 5 star rating. But I personally feel like it's going to be a 3 out of 5 for me, because I feel like Volume 2 is just going to be a total letdown. But they do kind of allude to what the next bunch of, creatures, so it's kind of going on that creature feature kind of theme, it seems like, and that could be interesting. I don't want to spoil it and tell you what it is, but you're going to have to read it to find out. If you would like to check this out for yourselves, I will have a link to Amazon down below, of course, as always. If you would like to help support my channel, I will also have my Coffee link. If you're new here, you want to get more comic book graphic novel recommendations and reviews, by all means, hit that subscriber button. And while you're at it, hit that notification bell so you know when I upload again. This has been Dan. This is it. This has been Barbaric, Volume 1. Till next time.